Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Today I would like to talk about one of the main subjects of civil engineering: discrimination, specifications, and contract. It is having its own importance in civil engineering. And it gives better idea to estimate various buildings, various monuments, and civil engineering constructions to know the exact price and approximate price also if required. That is the main subject: estimation, specifications, and contracts. For estimating various items in building, there are two methods. One is individual wall method. That is known as short wall, long wall method also. Another one, central line method. I have not mentioned here. This is individual wall method. From the figure, long walls and short walls will be considered. Especially this figure shows for a compound wall having length of 6 meters in case of wall with traditional bricks, and in case of wall with standard modular bricks. And the length is 6 meters and the dimensions are as shown in the figure. In this figure, up to plinth level, from the ground, from the CC level is called substructure. Complete foundation up to the plinth level is called substructure, and above the plinth level to the parapet wall is called superstructure. And the plinth never be equal to the ground level. It will be definitely above the ground level by 20 to 30 centimeters. And in foundation, various footings will be provided along with cement concrete. The cement concrete is nothing but plain cement concrete PCC, which has direct contact with the foundation soil. If foundation is weak enough, suppose the particular foundation soil will not exhibit sufficient strength, automatically the foundation soil will be strengthened by means of providing sand cushion or soiling. And after the CC, after providing cement concrete, footings will be provided with brick masonry. Generally, first class brick masonry will be used in case of foundation, because the foundation should exhibit higher strength, good strength, and it has to provide good life for the superstructure. Superstructure. As per the design, various footings will be provided. As per the design, various footings will be provided. Footing 1, footing 2, and the basement. These are the details given in the substructure, which is below the plinth level. Yes. Generally, in case of long wall, short wall method, or in case of central line method, in both the methods, buildings will be estimated, and buildings are of two types. One is load bearing structures, and another is framed structures. In case of framed structures also, the same philosophy can be used for determining the quantities of various items in the building, that is columns, beams, walls, lintels, roof, that is RCC roof, parapet, etc. so and so on. In this class, I would like to say a few words about load bearing structure, because in the syllabus, calculating quantities by means of using long wall short. So that is door sill and this is window sill. Okay, sit down.
Which type of materials are used for damp-proof course?
Yeah, it's a good question. You asked me type of materials can be used for DPC. First point, you should know what is DPC. DPC is nothing but damp-proof course.
which can be used to arrest the entry of moisture from outside to the internal parts of the building into the rooms. That is, DPC is made of cement concrete or cement mortar, cement concrete of 1:1.5:3 with mixed design, and cement mortar of 1:4 will be used only under external walls of the building with a thickness of 5 centimeters. Okay? Yeah, it's good.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, good luck. Sit down.
What do you mean by coping, sir?
Yeah, Mr. Gopi, it's a good question. You can see here in the figure. This is coping. Okay, point 1. Coping is a projection towards outside from the parapet wall, and it gives good look like decoration, as well as it arrests the water flowing along the wall in downward direction. Due to that, this projection will be provided with brick projection, like cantilever. This part is cantilever projection from the parapet wall. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
As I told you already, there are two methods for determining the quantities in various buildings. Like the first one is load bearing structure, the second one is framework structure. So there are these two methods are here. You can see separate or individual wall method, central line method. Separate or individual wall method are long wall and short wall method. Individual wall method is known as long wall, short wall method, and also it is known as separate wall method. In this method, long walls will be considered separately and short walls will be considered separately for determining all the quantities in a building from foundation level to the parapet, that is end of the superstructure. So different types of quantities are, the first one is earthwork excavation in foundation, second one is CCC in foundation, third one providing brick masonry for footings, various footings, footing 1, footing 2, footing 3 and basement, over which superstructure will be constructed, and in case of superstructure walling, first class brickwork will be used in case of superstructure walling as well as in substructure walling, and the thickness of superstructure wall is 30 centimeters only. And the external length of the walls running in the longitudinal direction, generally the long walls out to out, as explained already in the figure here. So this is long wall. Outer dimension will be calculated, that is 6 meters inner into 2 into wall thicknesses 0.3. So total length will be obtained. In case of width direction also, the total width will be calculated 5 internal dimension plus 2 wall thicknesses on either side, 2 into 0.3 meters. So the total will be calculated in case of individual wall method. In case of central line method, center to center distance will be calculated. In case of central line method, center to center distance, center points will be marked first and center to center distance will be calculated to determine all the quantities. Means various items from foundation to the superstructure. I will show you that slide first. Some of the items. Earthwork activity in foundation. First one is earthwork in excavation in foundation. Second one, lime concrete, and nowadays cement concrete will be used. And third one, first class brickwork in with white lime and sulky. nowadays first class brickwork with only cement mortar of 1:4 mixed beside. 1 is fine aggregate, 4 is coarse aggregate. 1 is cement and 4 is sand. 1:4 cement mortar. In the cement mortar, the first one always shows for cement, 4 always shows for fine aggregate, nothing but sand. In case of RCC or in case of cement concrete, 1:1.5:3. The first one will be always cement, the second one will be always sand, that is fine aggregate, the third one will be always coarse aggregate. This you have to remember always in case of CC. This is CC. 1:1.5:3. 1 implies for cement and second one sand and third one coarse aggregate. This one should be able to remember. And in case of cement mortar, the 1:4, the 1 will be cement and 4 will be sand, that is fine aggregate. We have to write fine aggregate is a technical word. This is. And the next one, dam proof force. So we are asked a great question about dam proof force. This is 2.5 thick, 1:1.5:3 dam proof force with the waterproofing component. In the DPC, waterproofing component will be added. Sufficient waterproofing component will be added to arrest the entry of moisture into the rooms. This will be provided underneath all external walls of the building. And the next one, first class brickwork in superstructure. Here is said with the lime mortar also, but nowadays only cement mortar will be used in the construction. But in some of the structures, lime mortar also can be used. And another one, whitewashing, another one, cover washing. And including all these things, there are some other plumbing, electrical works, woodwork, etc. etc. Okay? Okay, thank you. We'll continue in the next class and we'll read about other topics in this particular subject of estimation and specification and contracts. And I'll explain you very clearly about central line method in coming class. Thank you. Good luck.
Okay, sir.
Thanks to Ratna Kids College for sponsoring awards for the National Best Teachers. Thank you. Thanks to Ratna Kids College for awarding awards for the National Best Teachers. Thank you.